Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. This month, I went to see Fast and Furious 7, the highly anticipated 7th installment in the street racing series that has expanded into something of a James Bond-like saga where they traveled the world working for the government and trying to take down bad guys. And of course, 7 marks the final appearance of Paul Walker as Brian O'Connor due to his tragic death. They were in the middle of filming Fast and Furious 7 when he died in a car crash along with a friend of his. And they used his brothers and digital manipulation to shoot the rest of his scenes. They also had to do some rewrites on the script to allow for all of this. Get to that in a minute. First, though, let's talk about the story. A guy named Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, is after Dominic Toretto and his team because they put Shaw's brother in a coma in their last adventure in London. Deckard Shaw is a former Special Forces operative who is one bad mamma jamma, and he is able to wipe out squads of armed soldiers if he is of a mind to. There are some confrontations between Shaw and Toretto. One of them is interrupted by a covert operative by the name of Frank Petty, played by Kurt Russell. He wants Dominic's help, along with the rest of his crew, to take out a terrorist, a guy named Mose Jakande, played by Djimon Hounsou. And in exchange, he will provide him intelligence to take out Shaw. It's a very convoluted plot that is pretty much unnecessary because everybody is just there to see the cars, see the stunts, see the explosions, see the pretty girls in the bikinis, and you get all of that with Fast and Furious 7. It is more of the same, but with a more emotional edge to it as Paul Walker's final appearance, of course. And the movie, the franchise, says goodbye to Paul Walker in the film. You can feel the more emotional segments of the movie are aimed at Walker's character. If you don't almost roll a tear, or actually roll a tear, at the end, then there's something wrong with you. It's, as I said, more of the same, but that's not a bad thing in this case. Fast and Furious 7 gets 5 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review. You can also follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. You can check out my weekly reviews at StanTheMovieMan.com. And, finally, you can send me emails at StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, toodles!